brothers and sisters, greetings. It's me, Lori Ann Spagna of LoriSpagna.com. I wanted to take a moment to speak a bit more about the upcoming triple Stargate portal of this year, 2022. And as we know, the triple Stargate portal this year is landing on June 6th, 2022, since 2022 is a 6 year. I wanted to address the topic area of 6 in sacred numerology and why this particular portal is so important for us. So what's going on is during a 6 year is we as individuals are learning how to love. That is the primary theme. It's not just about how to love during a 6 year. It's about, because the whole year is the theme of 6, of course. It's also about learning how to have self-love, self-care, self-compassion in the balance. It's all themes related to love, compassion, forgiveness, care, nurturing. But it's in regard to our relationship with the external reality. It's not just about our own little bubble of self. So if you understand this as a theme of the year, and you understand that portals, like a triple portal, which is really in any given year, the triple portal from a perspective of frequencies and energies and vibrations, it's one of the most significant energetic dates in time, space, reality, right? Linear time of our experience, that when we can really capitalize, so to speak, for lack of a better word, on these frequencies to support and assist us with not only with the incoming energies, but with the trajectory for Gaia Sophia's evolution. So in this year, it's like saying Gaia Sophia, the forces of the universe, the intelligence of divine synchronicity, the higher planes of existence, the divine source creator, has willed, in a sense, has created this sort of manifesto, this blueprint for humanity's evolution. And it's going to be pouring in, so to speak, from the higher realms and the non-physical, and through all of its sources, messengers, healers, divine transporters, like divine beings, and ascended masters, divine goddesses in the non-physical, angelics, animal kingdom. It's going to be utilizing all of its forces from the light, sources of the light, to support humanity in elevating in this during this time, which means basically to really embody and embrace the greater lessons, wisdom, energy, and consciousness, frequencies, and vibrations, and to become the vibrations related to all of this self-love, self-care, self-nurturing, etc., self-compassion, self-forgiveness, and understanding that it's in relationship to the world we live in. So you can be a self-love person. You can go to all the retreats in the world and you can wear all the white clothing in the world that you want, and you can sit, in a nice environment. But if then you go out into the world, in the physical world, and you are incapable of being, of feeling comfortable, like for those of us who are super sensitives and empaths, right? For me, I just spent like a significant chunk of my 2022 year in environments that weren't my own personal energetic space. And so I was cultivating the ability to be in the energy of my own love, even though my physical environment around me and the people around me were not holding that frequency, were not at that frequency. So this is a good example of how 6 is teaching me to be the love that I am, regardless of the external experience. And I saw it in my own body, how some of my body experience had to contract and conform, and I wasn't really able to master yet the full expression of my love because I was still constricting or contracting myself or limiting myself to be compatible with the lower frequencies in the lower vibrations of the people and the environment I was around. I get that the 6-6 portal will be a major up-leveling for me in that way. I realize I'm already seeing it with the assistance of the eclipse energies, by the way. And so I'm already recalibrating into more of the divinity and the love that I am, so that regardless of the people who are around me and what vibration they're holding, I can expand my love, my care, my compassion without limiting myself, without constricting or contracting myself energetically. By the way, this did show up in my physical body, because I was experiencing, up until just really the eclipse window this stopped, I was experiencing tightness in my joints and, just achiness, and even a little bit of, like bones, joints, ligaments, tightness and inflexibility. Now that's not common for someone like me who's all water. Now, because I'm all water sign, I'm flow, right? So how is this an example? And what I'm trying to do, provide you with is an example. Going back to what I was saying earlier, we could go to all the retreats and all the nice little healing circles we want, which are all important, very important. However, if we can't function in the physical world where we're still overlapping with a degree of density, and this is big for us empaths, us highly sensitive beings, us super sensitives, and we're still having trouble functioning, that means we haven't fully ignited the brightness and the lightness of who we are. And a 6-year is teaching us to do that. And a 666 portal window gateway on the day of June 6th of this year is going to amplify and intensify our ability to do that without compromising ourselves. And compromise is a challenging word here, right? We're not making ourselves less than for the betterment of someone or something else. We're being the love that we are. And we're able to hold and embody and expand that frequency in, through, and around us, regardless of the external environment, situation, or circumstance. Now, this is really what mastery is, in a sense. We're leveling up into our mastery, and we're using this portal gateway as a date to assist us in doing it. And of course, these templates and virtues are all in our DNA. And that's why we do the DNA activations, particularly on these triple portal days. So with that, I would love to invite you to the next DNA activations call for this year. It is on the triple portal, June 6th, 2022. Of course, you can register on my website at LoriSpagna.com. Right under the live events tab, you will see right at the very top, you will see the DNAtions webinar link. So you'll be able to register and join us there. It's we refer to it as speed activations, right? But that's when we do our dormant DNA activations, sacred key code activations, and star code marking activations. So again, it's at LoriSpagna.com under the live events tab, and that's where you can register to join us. Of course, you don't have to be there live, because you'll still get the activations and all the empowered energy that comes through on that day. It's recorded, in a sense, energetically through the webinar and through the transmissions that come through from the higher realms. And so even when you listen in replay, that energy is never limited to time or space. And of course, we're going to be visited or working with most of the Ascended Masters who are particularly focused on themes related specifically to love. Of course, we know most of them. We know many of those ones very, very well. Ascended Master Jesus and Mother Mary, Mariama, Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin, many of the divine goddesses. Lady Nada will be coming in, Sisterhood of the Rose. This is a group of divine goddesses who have joined together, and they'll be providing us with a lot of transmissions. The focus will be on activating and awakening more of our potential to be and embody the love that we are. Love is not just something that we think about. Love is the way we be. It is the way we behave. It is the frequency that emanates in, through, and around us, and where we vibrate at. And of course, we understand that when we're vibrating at frequencies of love, that vibration emanates all around us and therefore circulates around us and, of course, attracts back to us. We have more experiences that are based in more love and the higher frequencies associated with love, such as peace, harmony, joy, and of course, forgiveness and compassion and understanding become just a natural byproduct of that love. It's not something we necessarily have to work on as much. It's something that is very organic to our being, because ultimately that really is the truth of who we are. We are love. We're awakening this dormant aspect of our knowing and these frequencies, and we're using the triple portal date to activate and awaken this within us, because it's lying there dormant for us, because we placed it there from a future or higher dimensional state of being, certainly a higher dimensional state of our own existence, our own higher selves, our own divinity, our own eternal ever beings, and our own avatar selves that are masters already, ascended masters already in the higher realms, which is the truth of who we are as well. So again, I hope you will join us. I'm really looking forward to this particular call, because this conversation about love, we're just waking up to a whole new reality about what love really is and about what it really means to really embody love. None of this old romance, artificial kind of love that is just based in more of codependence or unhealthiness or, self-sabotage or self-suffering for somebody else, or even that old way of loving somebody to your martyrdom or worrying as a form of love. Like, that's old paradigm. This new form of love is the essence of the divine source being itself in and through us and around us. And of course, it's always activated as well through our Sacred Heart Center, which is significant as the number 6 as well. Like, 6 is the Sacred Heart Center, and that is, of course, a portal to higher realms, so to speak, or higher pure frequencies of love, which again is us in the multidimensional reality, more loving aspects of us. And of course, as we anchor it in and through us, the whole of humanity gets to feel the ripple effect, the domino effect, and the 100th monkey effect of our work as lightworkers, taking in and embodying these higher frequencies and activating them from within our own dormant DNA. So again, I hope you will join us. I'm super excited about this, really looking forward to it. Please head over to LoriSpagna.com under the Live Events tab and join us for the upcoming Speed Activations call, which is the Dormant DNA, Sacred Key Codes, Star Code Markings, and Divine Template Activations from our own Dormant DNA, using the energies, frequencies, consciousness, and vibrations of the Triple Portal on 6-6 to assist us. And of course, working with all of the most benevolent beings who also exist as versions and aspects of the one true source that we are all part of, support and assist us on our. Okay, so I hope to see you there. Again, it's at LoriSpagna.com under the Live Events tab. Look for the DNA Activations link and join us on June 6th. Okay, until then, I love you so much. I'm sending you all of my infinite love and light and wishing you your most benevolent best. Until then, farewell for now. Bye-bye.